I didn't know what happened yesterday, honestly. I didn't know what happened yesterday. Excuse me. I didn't know what happened yesterday with my live video, especially on YouTube. I don't know why the live did not just click in. I later saw that it stopped recording at 16 minutes, right? So yeah, sorry about yesterday. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I'm about 28 minutes late, but here I am. I'm here. Okay. And what I want to talk about today is something that is quite dear to me, and I know dear to a lot of people. And it's something that I have to like take out my time to think deep before I bring it across to people, because I need to gather other people's experiences, and at the same time I also need to be in a good frame of mind to talk about it. What I'm talking about today is toxic relationship, how to know that you are in one. A lot of people have been in toxic relationship, believe it or not. A lot of people, both men and women, a lot of people. And why it took me time to talk about this thing today is because I wanted to gather more experience of men. As we all know, men do not generally talk about their experiences a lot. Okay, however, I am the biggest advocate for men in Africa. So, and then of course, I have the biggest male following. My following are all about 95% men. So, if I'm not bringing real life experiences that men have experienced, it's not going to be a good one. So, how to discover that you are in a toxic relationship? How to know you are in one? I'm going to talk about a lot of experiences today that is going to be, if you have to keep your mind open, you have to keep your mind really really open, honestly, because when those relationships start, a lot of us do not even know that we have just entered a toxic relationship. Some people know, some people do not know, because when you meet somebody the first time, right, they tend to act nice. That's people for you. If you meet somebody the first time, the person is acting all good, acting nice, acting as if you have met an angel. I'm going to talk about my own personal relationship that has been um it's been years. That's why I said it had to take me a lot of time to bring up this topic, because I'm not going to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to tap on this, double tap on your screen, share the live, give it to people that you know that have that would need it. Share it to those that you know that would need it. Share it to many people. You'll be surprised that I want to talk about my personal relationship, how it started, how I discovered that I am in a life in a, I am in a toxic relationship. Okay. I think it was quite early for me. Okay, it was like when I was about say um 19, 20, right? I was quite young then. I'm going to, like, this is the hardest thing I've ever discussed on social media ever. This is the most difficult thing that I've ever talked about, and you have to excuse me if I get a bit emotional. So now let me talk about how this relationship started, and I'm going to break it down to you how to know them. So I met this guy years and years ago. Okay, I was heading to go and visit my friend, right? So my friend stays inside the barracks. So I was going to go and visit her. I normally do this whenever I'm around or whatever. So I went to go and see this my girlfriend in the barracks. So on getting there, I was just strolling in to the barracks. Like, I was, army barracks, you cannot just go in there like that. You have a particular side you are supposed to work on. You have to be careful with the army people before they will bounce you. If you're Nigerian, you understand what I mean. So I was just walking into the barracks and this car stopped me. You know, normal Nigerian way, Nigerian people, you understand that you can actually toast a girl when she's walking. So they were like, oh, where am I going to? I said I was going to go and see my friend at block, so at block 14, I've been at block 16 then. Because the mom is a teacher in the back barracks. So of course they gave them an apartment. So they were like, oh, that is a lie. Am I sure it did like this? I'm just going into the barracks. But I said, yeah, that I want to actually go and see my friend and blah, blah, blah. Listen, the person that was talking to me, they were two in the car, okay? One was driving, the other one was in the passenger seat. The one that was in passenger seat was the one talking to me, okay? Having conversation with me, blah, blah, blah. It was like, it's a lie, I should hop into the car, blah. It was so lively, full of life. The other one was shy, quiet. So they were like, if you say you're actually going to go and see your friend, or you're hopping to the car, let's drop you. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. So I hopped into the car, and the next thing, they took me down to my friend's place. So when we got there, I know why I'm starting out with this story, so that when I start breaking this down, you will not be surprised. So we now got to my friend's place, and I checked, and she was not around. You know, they were not around. I don't think I had a phone there or something. So when I came out, they were like, you see, it's a lie, this or that you didn't have a friend here. I said, actually I do, but just that she's not around. I've checked their place, and that time their block used to confuse me, block 14 or 15, I don't know, I always get so. But what I normally do, if I check here, if not the place, they will definitely direct me to the right place. So they said they were not around eventually, and then we left. They were like, oh, instead of you going home, let's just sit down and maybe take a drink or something. I was like, okay, fine, cool, because me going home, I was not going home to do anything. So we went to their officer's mess, and we sat down and we had a drink. See, the one that was driving was still not talking, was shy, quiet, very humble, very quiet, just on his own like that. So the other one was the one that was more chatty, more conversational and whatnot. So when I was about to go home, after having discussion with them or whatever, the other one was like, that actually that his friend does not know how to talk to me, or not like, not like he doesn't know how to talk to me. It was like that his friend is a bit shy because he just came back from peacekeeping in Liberia, so he's quite down and blah blah blah, that he's the one that actually liked me and would like to like know me more. I was like, why is he not talking? That he should talk to me now. Like I don't subscribe to somebody else talking to me. And I was like, okay, fine, that he's going to tell him to talk to me. So that one was eventually the one that drove me to our, because our house is a bit close, drove me close to our house, and I came down. I feel like I'm speaking too fast, right? So I came down, and then I went home. So we exchanged numbers then, and he would call me up, check up on me, blah blah blah, and then we started dating. I kid you not that I didn't get a whip. I didn't even understand that I just walked into the worst period of my life. I didn't know that. This is not your typical situation of men castigating women castigating women and say, yeah, this man do it. Listen. If you know me well, you know that I don't come out to come and say, oh, this person did this thing to me and this person. No, I don't have that time. So as the conversation and the dating progressed, it started cracking. It started showing. Do you get what I mean? It started showing. At a point in that relationship, I thought I had breast cancer. It was that bad. I genuinely thought I had breast cancer. I had to go for a mammogram, right? And I was told that I don't have anything. Do you know why I was having those pain? I was like, anytime I'm having a conversation with this guy, my breast will be paining me thoroughly, because I cannot express myself. I was in so much pain for the duration that I dated this guy. So much pain. This is crazy. Anyway, I was in so much pain. Eventually, I met this doctor friend of mine that told me that, see, Shade, the best thing you would do for yourself is try as much as you can to talk to a psychologist. Remember, in Nigeria, it's not a thing. Having a conversation with a psychologist, a psychiatrist, is not a thing in Nigeria. We don't go for what do you call that? We don't have therapy. We don't therapize ourselves. We don't have. It's not a thing. But because I'm also in the medical field, I understand what she meant. So it was through my friend that I got to speak to this guy. He's a psychologist that works with the police force. So I was now telling him about my situation. He was like, what you are experiencing is bottled up pain. Like, you have bottled up so much pain that it is now being expressed by your body, a part of you. The pain has accumulated in a part of you and you are expressing it there. He now said, what you can do for yourself is talk about it more. Now, I said the topic of what I'm talking about today is how to recognize toxic people. I'm writing a book, and this is going to be full story in my book. So you guys should hold on and pray for me to succeed in writing this book, because I don't want to talk about and become emotional too much. One of the things that I noticed when I was dating, or when I started out dating this guy, was the way he would flare up. Remember, he's a very quiet person. Everybody that knows me with this guy felt that I missed the jackpot. Like, when I tell people my experience, they're like, what the heck do you mean? It's not possible. You do not mean that you left this kind of person. What do you mean? I'm like, na me dey the matter, na me know how they do me. So I remember then vividly that the way he would flare up at the beginning of the relationship, little thing, he would be like, he would take it too far. And then I remember then that anytime this guy buys me a gift, he will smash it first. I'm not joking. Remember then, with my age, you would know that I was still in school. I was in uni then. Anytime I see this guy, he will always find something to say. I was barely 20 then, and the guy was like, oh, he wants to marry me. I was like, I need to think about it. He said, what the heck do you mean that you want to think about it? Blah, 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 blah. On that duress and uncertainty, not knowing what to say, I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to marry you so that peace will reign. I can tell you for free that even if I pick up my phone and call him now, the first thing that will come out of his mouth, even you go vex. That's just him. Even you as a human being listening to me, you will vex. It's either he's like, hello, and you're like, yeah, hello, and then he's like, where are you? It's always like, where are you, or why are you with? It's like, in your mind, you're like, what have I done? Simple conversations end up being dramatic. Simple conversation, simple hello will turn to fight. I kid you not. When you pick up your phone and talk to this guy, even as you are listening to me, you will vex. About 3 days back, that I think he was calling me up because of the progress of my content creating, whatever. And we were just having a conversation. At a point I was like, damn, you have not changed at all. It's not as if I'm expecting you to, but I thought by now age would have made you better. Seems as if I'm here to rant. Let's go back to the conversation. Now, if we are talking about how to know a toxic person, the first thing you will notice is their conversation. Something is always wrong when you talk to them. And you will notice that even as a man, I'm a men advocate, so I'm going to focus on how men can know toxic women, right? I'm very sure there is not a lot of women here. So you will notice that everything you do is wrong. There's something wrong. You can just call her up in the middle of the day and she's like, where the hell are you? Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. Or like, oh, I can't find this. And then she makes it a drama. She shouts over little thing. It starts small and then it escalates. Most of the time they hide who they are because their previous relationship did not work, right? Their previous relationship did not work and they're expecting that maybe they want to either lure you into marriage or lure you into being with them fast. And if they see that that is not clicking fast enough, their shell begin to come out. With my own experience, I can tell you for free, if you're a toxic person, give me 2-3 conversations, even if it's on the phone, I don't even need to meet you. I know it will not work. I know. The conversation, the person will always find something wrong in your conversation. See, the purpose of talking to somebody, right, is to find a middle ground. That is why they say we disagree to agree, or that is the saying, we disagree to agree. Conversations are supposed to go back and forth. Conversations are supposed to be, when you're talking to somebody that you like, somebody you love, the goal is not to win. The goal is to find a common ground. Honestly. And if you do follow me here, thank you so much for the likes. If you do follow me here, you will know that I am somebody that believes in balance. If I'm talking to you now, and you can, even if what you are saying is wrong, but you are backing it up with where those things you are saying have worked out for you, I'm okay with it. In fact, you have won. You might even see me using that same scenario you have painted to have conversations. But when you are talking with toxic people, their goal is to win. Their goal is to torment you. Their goal is to make you feel small. That is their goal. And you will notice that every time you talk to them, or anytime your phone rings and you see their name, you are scared. You don't feel joy. Initially, you would think that that is love. See, let me tell you something. We think most of the time we are in a relationship and we assume that what we are experiencing is love. My dear, I can tell you for free, it's not love. Thank you so much for, would they pour me like this? See my body everywhere like Malika Godwin, right? Am I saying it right? Malika Godwin, thank you so much. Sometimes they are pouring you with emotions and you think it's love. Toxic love is hectic. Toxic people, their own love na boom boom boom, we die today. Initially, it's all fun and game because they can bring, oh my goodness, they are so much fun. They want to take you everywhere. They want to do this. But as you begin to experience those things, it will now dawn on you that you are exhausted. A toxic person will exhaust you. A toxic person will make you feel small, will make you feel unseen, will make you feel as if your common sense no dey work, like you don't have a thinking faculty. Your phone will ring, you are scared. When you are talking about to that person, you are choosing your words. Remember, it is not as if when you are in love with somebody, you should not be careful and be kind. But you are not meant to be scared and be like, hey, wait till I go talk now where this person go verse. What am I going to do that this person... Toxic people are excessively jealous. I remember then that I was dating this guy. If you tell me, if we go outside, let me paint a picture of how bad it is. If we go out, maybe we are going out for a drink. I hope the people that are on this live are Nigeria so that you can understand. I don't want you to feel like this is like, I don't want to feel scared or something. Anyway, you will go out with this person and you are maybe taking a drink with them, okay? And somebody just say hello to you. Hello, like somebody is, what am I even talking about? What is hello? People don't say hello in the bars, right? Somebody just looking at you, admiring your babe, which a lot of men are proud of, right? You're like, this is a good sign that my babe is fine. The next thing he does is, I kid you not, if I'm lying, may God don't even, may I not see tomorrow. You'll be surprised this guy will just turn and tell the person waka. I'm like, it's not a shout, not be pikin, I'm not joking with you. In my mind, I'm like, why are you like this? And then if I'm like, what did the guy do now? He'll be like, be like, say, both of you don't get plan, both of you don't discuss, both of you don't get. It's exhausting. At a point, I told myself I cannot go out with you. I told myself, and I convinced him that there is no. When he's like, oh, let's go, and I'm like, no, I want to study. I want to study. I don't want to study nothing. I know that if I should go out with this person, I'm going to come back sad. I'm going to come back depressed. I'm going to come back feeling worse than I felt. I can't go out with him. Toxic people, if you are not careful, you would think that what they are showing you is love. It's not love. It's not love. In their own mind too, they might tell you that they are expressing love, but they are not showing you love, because love is not supposed to make you to feel exhausted. But you realize that you are with this person and every day you are tired, like you feel as if, and most of the time breaking up with them is not even easy, because they find all manner of excuses, all manner of things to say that, hey, you do this one. They pursue your life. One of the signs of a toxic person is excessive jealousy. A toxic person is usually excessively, if you see their jealousy, you will know that this is not normal. There is such thing as a healthy jealousy. But for them, their jealousy is far from healthy. See, some people still have a lot to learn, but don't make the mistake of letting them using you to learn. Thank you. That is just the thing. Don't allow somebody to use you to learn. See, I'm sorry to say it, okay, Godwin, if you're still here and listening, it's not just that the people have a lot to learn. There are some people that are meant to be alone in life. Let that sink in. There are people that are not meant to be married. There are people that are not meant to be in a relationship. They don't have the skill set. It's just the same way you go to a job or you go for a job interview. They're asking you for 10 years. They're asking you, what did you study? What have you dedicated your time doing? The same thing goes to relationship. It's just that we do not treat relationship the same way we treat career and the same way we treat life in general. But let's be honest, there are some people that are not meant for anybody to date them. I'm sorry. They're not meant for anybody to marry them. Nobody's supposed to be with them, because they don't have what it takes to be with another person. But you find out that they force themselves to be with you. They try their best to be with people, but they end up destroying the people that they are with. That is the problem. They end up destroying those relationships, those people, that marriage, whatever they find themselves in. Their job is just to scatter that thing. When you are in a relationship and you see that that person is excessively jealous to the point that you can't even understand what the problem is. If you make call, it's a problem. If somebody talk to you, it's a problem. If your mama call you, it's a problem. If you give somebody something, it's a problem. The person is all over your phone, checking your phone. See, it's not possible that you have something you are hiding every day on your phone. I'm not joking. When you see a situation where somebody is on their phone or checking your phone every time, calling people, why are you talking to people that they don't know how you know? Toxic people will call people with your phone and be talking to you. Hey, why are you talking to this person? Hey, why are you talking to this person? You don't know how this person got to know this person. You don't know their relationship, their mannerism, why they know themselves, how they know themselves, why they are talking. You will just pick up your phone and start insulting that person. I tell you for free, that is a toxic person. That is not a sign of somebody that cares about you. Even if you are dating that person, you have no right to pick up your phone or pick up your boyfriend's phone or your husband's phone and start threatening the next person. It makes no sense. Excessive jealousy is one of the things they do. They want to eliminate everybody around you for you to be alone, for you to become an island. You don't need friends. Only time you want to talk to anybody, you should come and talk to them. That is how toxic people behave. A toxic person does not want you to have friends, don't want you to have the next personal relationship with another person. That is wrong. If you find yourself in that situation, it's time for you to run. It's time for you. I have a friend. This experience was as a woman. Now, as a man, I have a friend that was telling me he was not telling me. The day I visited that guy, the day I saw that girl for the first time, I knew she's a toxic person. I've dated one, so you cannot tell me like I'm an expert in detecting them. The first day I saw that girl, I didn't tell him because that was my first time of we just started becoming friends, so like I was not that close to him to share that kind of conversation with him. But the first time I saw that girl, I told our mutual friend that this girl is a problem. When we went, I have come to see them before, okay? We are all friends. All of us are friends. So I have come to the guy's house with my other mutual friend. I think we're supposed to go for movies or something. And this girl we are all supposed to go, right? But they were having a bit of an issue, which they have kind of started settling or whatever. So we now drove to go and meet the girl to pick her up for us to go to the movies. Oh my goodness. As we went to go and pick up, the guy in fact was looking for way. Okay, I'm sorry, we all met in the guy's house. So the girl was like, oh, let me go and change clothes. He was like, okay, go and change your clothes, then I'll come to your house and pick you, because the family of the girl knows that they are dating. Do you get what I mean? So we now went to go and pick her up. She started, oh my goodness, she was just ranting and ranting. The guy was like, she thought that we wanted to leave her and go, which would have been a perfect idea, trust me. But the guy was like, I didn't want to leave you. He said, no, I all this time I've been waiting and calling you people. Some are due to childhood trauma and mostly sign of abandonment. Nobody abandoned nobody. My dear, some people, nobody. If my ex talk about trauma, I would understand his trauma because he's a military man, and when he was in school, they have seen Shege. And I know people take different things in different ways. Some people, that type of education will make them better. For some people, it makes them worse. For him, I would understand trauma, but I would also blame the fact that he's not working on himself, right? If you know that you are in that situation, you need to talk to, at a point I was telling you need to talk to people. I don't know the kind of treatment you people receive in the military, but I believe you're supposed to talk to people, right? To have somebody that you converse with, to talk about, talk about those traumas, right? But for this other girl, some people don't get any trauma. Both parents are alive. They live with the both parents. They don't have any tragic situation that has happened to them. Some people, like I told you, they are wild. They are just like that. They are just meant to be alone. Now they put ourselves in their situation. They are just meant to be alone. Believe it or not, some people are not meant for you to date them or marry them. Just leave them. In fact, if you come by them, walk away. Okay? This girl started making problem that we did not want to pick her, we did not want to do this one, we don't want to do this one. He said that she's not following us again. She left. As we are driving and coming towards that was in Lagos, we are coming towards this Ilasa side, because that was in Sulere, so we're trying to bust out Ilasa and then hit the highway and head to the cinema. She just took bike and came and came to us. You told the bike to overtake the car and park in front of a moving car. Like, who does that? She started waking her. Eventually, she entered the car. We drove to the cinema. I kid you not. And this particular guy was the one that was paying for the movie for all of us. But he did not sit down for 10 minutes to watch this movie. Any little thing the girl don't vex comot, he has to go outside to pacify her, bring her back. See, if you are with toxic people, you'll be exhausted. You will think you are dealing with a child as if you're a nanny, but you are not a nanny. She was just there acting out, shouting, doing this one. The guy went outside to go and pacify her, bring her back. That was how the guy was going back and forth, back and forth. At a point, I now tasked my other friend. I was like, our mutual friend. I was like, now like this girl, they behave. Right in that cinema, another of our friend joined us. When the guy joined us, and he was like, okay, that one is another chill guy, you know. So all of us were together. The next thing, she kept on making this guy to lose focus. You know, when you are with your friends and you want to hang out, he couldn't even stay for 1 second because he kept dragging him up and down. The next thing she said, oh, I want you to buy me slippers. I want you to buy me this. I want you to buy me that. That is not what we are there for, right? The guy made the effort to buy one for her, and she was like, no, this is not what the one I want. I want another one. It was just so annoying. When we were now driving back home, in the middle of this toll gate, this girl was waking and waking. Our other friend came with his car. The guy was looking into the car, asking what is happening. She was just shouting. The guy didn't say anything. Normal men now, he was not responding. So at a point, the guy was because we were talking at the back, he now said something to us. Do you get? She now said, Shebi have been talking to you, did not respond. Shebi have been talking to you, you did not respond. Now they are saying something at the back, you're not responding. I now told her that, madam, it's only a stupid man that talks during argument when the woman is talking, because naturally they would listen. That listening is for him to know what is the problem to adjust, right? She now picked that one. He shouted and shouted and shouted. When I left them, I told them straight up, I can't do this thing with you guys anymore. Like, I can't even go out anywhere that girl is there. So because we are all friends, we plan to head out again. You know, we planned to head out because some of them came from different cities, so we had activities planned out. We plan to go out again. We are not at. I came to their place and helped them to make stew. That's the guy's place. Helped them to make stew, and then I went home to dress up and then come out for the outing. So when I came back, or rather when I was in my house, they were already calling me that the girl came and was asking who made the stew, blah blah blah. And I told them, don't call my name. Like, don't even say that I came there. Like, let the madness continue to brew. Let that, because she was not even asking who made the stew. It was like, oh, you have brought your girlfriends. So at the point, I felt like this is becoming crazy. We left. We actually went to where we wanted to go without her. When after the whole fun and whatever, I came back to the house, checked my phone, I kid you not, a 43 minutes voice note that she sent to me. I said, how do I want to come and listen to this testimony that this girl they voice out for this place? I can't do these things. So I now left there. I now told our mutual friend that, did you see? He said he got the same thing. was like, really? So he was traveling to Ogun State. So he told me that it was when he was transiting from Ogun State to no, from Lagos to Ogun State. That was when he listened to the voice. And I said, okay, fine. That means I have to wait. Any day that I am traveling, I'm doing a long journey, I'm going to listen to it, because I cannot listen to this thing now. So I think about 2 weeks there, about I have somewhere I wanted to go to. So on the journey is when I listened to this girl was saying all sort of things that you would not share to the next person about your relationship. You can't even tell anybody that kind of things. You don't know me that well, and all these things, your aim is just to paint the guy black, but you are just doing yourself, you know. And that is the problem with toxic people. If you're in a toxic relationship, I'm sorry, that you will never know when you are treating that person well. There is nothing that you do that they find pleasing or interesting or in their favor. Now, when all those drama had passed, our mutual friend was not telling, one of our friends was not telling me that he had to ask the guy, what is your plans with this girl like, because this is becoming crazy. What is her anger with you? Why is she angry? He said something. He said that when he started dating this girl, and that is why I'm telling youth people for free, most of the time when you go into a toxic relationship, you will not know. They act as if they are sent. But the thing that I'm going to tell you is that the first sign they show you, leave that relationship. They will not change. It will not work out. I kid you not. I'm not joking. Now look at the thing is that he said that when he started dating the girl, they were all in good time. I think he started dating the girl, let's say in July, and the girl's birthday was like, say, October, right? So he started dating the girl. The girl was thinking that he would propose to her, right? Because he was planning an elaborate birthday for her. So she was thinking that the guy would propose on her birthday. When he didn't propose was when she started bringing out those characters. As the guy said, when he now started digging down and trying to understand, was when he started hearing full details of what that girl was doing. She was fighting in the church, beating up people. In fact, her church members will send voice note to him telling him what the girl used to do in the church, that he should caution her, that he will come to church and then, because she's in the choir and whatever, she will slap people, do this one, do this one. I'm like, really? And you are still there. At a point, this girl was saying that, do we know that if he's coming back from work, that he will sit down in his car for about 30 minutes before he'll go up? I was like, you cannot be serious. He said he's not kidding, no. I'm so happy that this guy is not even here. No, it's painful. When I talk about toxic relationship, I know people would think that, oh, it's only women that are going into toxic relationship. No, this one I'm telling you is that this is what a woman was doing to a man. Into say go come back from work, might even speak broken. Into say go come back from work, go sit down for him car 30 minutes. Why? Because if he go up, the girl don't wear bomb shot for him, when go use bitter. If he goes up to his house, the girl will beat him in his house, in his apartment. Now back to what I was talking. When I said I made stew in this said friend's house, this guy's house, right, that all of us ate, I said something about nobody should call my name say I cook stew, right? I can tell you for free that before my friend could go and find knife that I'll use and cut vegetables and whatever that I'll use and cook, it took him about 45 minutes. Why? He hides all the sharp objects in his house. All of them in the hide them. My dear, they think the world revolve around them. Oh, this one no be, what's this English? Narcissistic. They don't, these people are not, no, they are toxic. They are just, oh my goodness. This guy hides every sharp object in his house. Everyone. He hides all of them. You have to wait for him to go and dig out where he kept them for you to use. Excuse me. Why? Because the girl have threatened to kill him with a knife before. When they go through your phone, when they chat with another babe I been waiting, this guy go pull knife. Oh. Go and pull knife for am saying go kill him. And that bettered him hiding his sharp objects. Somebody you call your girlfriend will now say she wants to kill you with a knife. We are not talking about the numerous times that this girl will start beating him for no good reason. Hey, you call this person or you talk to this person, the girl will be beating him every day. He becomes scared of his own apartment that he paid for. At the point I told him, Oga, pack out of this house. Pack out and don't tell her where the heck you're living. He said they have changed lock many times, that the girl will come and cry, come to his office, do this and say, the matter they reach your office too. Say even his mother. See, I'm not kidding. I told him straight up that if you decide that this is the person you want to marry, it's not as if my opinion matters or anything, but I'm sorry, you will not see me at that wedding. I do not endorse nonsense. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's not possible that it will work. Okay? It's not possible that if somebody is showing you this kind of signs in dating, in relationship, somebody you are talking to, you are toasting, both of you are trying to know yourself, this is the attitude they are bringing to you. If you marry that person, give yourself 1 year. Otilo, you don't go. There is nothing that will make that person not to pass. There is nothing that will make that person not to lose their life. Which brings me back to the situation I was talking about yesterday, about the depression and the challenges that men go through. Some of these things are things you can walk away from when you are dating somebody. The signs that a woman is showing you in relationship, which is something that my friend said the mother told him. When in one of their situation of their fight, the mother told him that, see, all these things this girl is doing in relationship, I'm not saying you should not marry her. I'm telling you that just know that it will quadruple when you guys get married. And that is the honest truth. If somebody is good to you when you are dating them, there is a high chance they will be very, very good. Better. 1,000 times better when they marry you. And if somebody in dating you, she is scrolling through your phone looking for who to fight on your behalf, she is going to talking to people, insulting people on your behalf through every social media, talking to people in any way, insulting anybody that comes across you, destabilizing your life, threatening to kill you when you are dating them, I'm sorry, give yourself 1 year. You don't buy. You don't buy. I made that example yesterday when I was talking about one of the people that reached out to me, okay? And he was talking about his relationship. How will somebody slap you on your traditional wedding day, you still go ahead and marry her? They use juju hold you, and you think that wedding will last, right? How will it last? How will anything good come out from a situation like that? I'm not saying that toxicity is only found in women's relationship, even in men, because a lot of women have made it to seem as if anytime you hear about toxic, it's men that you are wicked, it's men they do this one. This one I'm telling you, na man, na woman they show the man shaking. When I was in uni, there is this particular lady too that used to beat her husband like nothing. Like nothing. When I was even younger, the same thing. You will see women that beat their husband. I know some people will be like, hey, maybe they use juju hold them. I don't still believe that. I don't. There are some situations that you see as a man or as a woman in a relationship, you walk away. There is no Hail Mary that will save you. I'm sorry. There is nothing you can do for that person to become better. I've said it here and I'm going to say it again. There are some people that are not meant for you to marry them. Leave them. They're not even good enough for relationship. Just leave them alone. That is the way they are created, if I may put it that way. Leave them. Leave them. Because the only thing that person will continuously bring to you is pain. It's pain. The one that when we were growing up, it's crazy. This woman is constantly beating the man. Constantly beating the man to the point that the son, that's the son is like, I can't wait to grow up and beat my mother. I cannot wait. It's not that the man is poor or that the woman is the one feeding him. The man is doing well for himself. She had made sure that nobody, none of his siblings, none of his brother, none of his anybody is coming to the house. Until the day the younger brother of the man was coming back from youth service. He's done with his youth service. He was not coming back. He went to the sister's house. Remember then there was no phone. He went to the sister's house that lives within that area. The sister was not around. He now said, okay, let me go to my brother's house that live close by. That day that he came was the day the woman was also displaying that her madness. The woman, they tell the man that where he keep waiting, and ask the man to kneel down in the sitting room. He should kneel down. The man kneel down, they carry stool, give him a hanger like this for hand. In wife, not be mama. In wife, he kneel down, carry stool. The woman entered the bathroom, was taking a shower. She didn't know that anybody was coming to their house. And the kids were outside. When their uncle knocked, they opened the door. They opened the door, the man came inside. That one, they said na juju. In fact, at the point, I have to believe maybe na juju. Because the man came in, the brother came in and was like, brother, what? Their elder brother is not their last born. Their elder brother that even put him through school is being asked to kneel down like a child and hold something in the head. Thank you so much for the likes. And hold something on his head like a kid. This woman now, he would have came and was like, brother, why are you in this state? Now you should get up now. Who told him to stay like? He said, no, that he should shut up before the wife will come out. The wife was now in the bathroom and was like, who is talking there? Blah, 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 blah. He came out from the bathroom. The boy was like, are you the one that asked my brother to kneel down and do? He said, we even asked you to stand up. This idiotic man was going back to go and kneel down. Before the brother that came back for youth service followed the woman with slap. Beat the hell out of her. He said, now, carry yourself and leave this house. That was how the woman left the house. In fact, even as they were asking the woman to leave, the brother was still afraid. So when we talk about toxic relationship, we're not talking about what man do woman. We are also talking about what women do to men. A lot of men go through, most of my followers are men. And I can tell you for free that if many of them will open their mouth willingly to tell you their experience, I'm very sure over 1,000 of them, if not 500 of them, have experienced toxic relationship, but they don't talk. They don't. Women too can do evil. My dear, not be small. Women too, if that boy did not come out come back that day, if the sister was not around for him to go and visit the brother, he wouldn't have known that this is how the brother is suffering in his own home. Don't be the woman marry him. I'm not telling you that the woman is the wealthy one. No, the man is the wealthy one. He ended up marrying another person. So toxic, there are signs that when you see in a relationship, I'm sorry, walk away. If somebody is excessively jealous, don't think it's love. It's not love. Love is not meant to cause you pain. This woman cares about who they, she doesn't want to see me with any other woman. One day they go pour you hot water. One day they will pour hot water. You see, somebody that is introducing themselves with hot temper. I get hot temper. Rubbish. Run. If somebody will have them cause to introduce themselves that they have hot temper, now introduction they introduce with their full chest, my dear, that is just relationship. In marriage, you will see the quadruple. You will see the unexpected. For a man to kneel down as a punishment from his wife, juju is involved. That is not ordinary. Well, they said juju is involved, but I'm just telling you. We could say it's just that we are doing a lot of African magic. See, let me tell you something. We could say that, but we don't know where they have started from. This thing starts small. That's why I'm saying it starts small. It starts with the tone of voice, how somebody talks to you. And then the fear in you increases to the point that it turns to beating. The other guy that I talked about this guy is a big shot. It's my friend. He's a big shot. He works in multinational. No be money be improved. He get money, he go come back for him in house. The babe does not have a home in Lagos. I don't know if you're getting what I mean. She's not a big, she no get nada. She lives with her parents. The guy is the one with the money. But still, he can't go upstairs to his house. He's afraid. So, no, everything is not juju. If not juju, the guy for don't marry him back. But the guy grew sense and he's married to a different person now, right? If they are married now, people go say na juju. No be any juju. It starts small. And they begin to plant that seed in that person till it germinates, it grows, and you become afraid of the basic things that you're not supposed to be afraid of. They build it in that person. It's not the first day that the girl will slap you now. If the babe slap you within 1 week of meeting you, even you go run. Right? It starts with that excessive jealousy. Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to? Why are you coming back late? Why are you? She be when they close by 5 for work. Why are you coming back by 7? You be like, this girl loves me. She cares about me. She doesn't want me to. Now, wow. No, I'm sorry. It's not love. Excessive jealousy. They call you on phone. I'm hearing something in the background. That thing, they piss me off. What the fuck are you hearing in the background? Like, it's crazy. I'm hearing something in the background. You turn your TV off, reduce that, put. I'm sorry I have to swear. I'm sorry. But it's crazy. Let's be honest. It's all those things you think is care, you think is love. Toxic people, they also, it looks like love. It's not. Where are you? I'm with my friends. Oh yeah, let me talk to that your friend. Why are you talking to my friends? Are your friends missing? That is how it starts. Put this person on phone. I want to see this person. Put their call. Or you turn onto video call. Or you video your whole environment. Go out to the street. Man, know the cake. It starts like that. The next day they will now slap you. It starts from, where are you? You now come back home. You now have to sit down before a panel of judges and explain your whole day. After you have explained, no. By 10 o'clock, I been call you, you know, pick. Waiting they happen by that time. Then you now start explaining, no, by that 10 o'clock, that was when they brought the pepper soup, so I know if you pick you. That's not life. That's not love. I'm sorry. if somebody puts you in that position where you are become afraid, in the place where you have told the person, oh, I'm going to be out for so and so time, maybe I'm going to be coming back by 7, 8, okay, and then you are out, the person is calling you, hey, even in the place you are supposed to enjoy your life, whether you're a man or a woman, you are under fear. I didn't say concern, I didn't say bothered for time, I mean you are afraid. Fear is not part of the qualities of love. Show me anybody that will tell you that you need to be afraid in love. What are you afraid of? It's not part of the qualities. If somebody is making you to be afraid or wrong, it's wrong. That is not how love is supposed to be. You are calling your babe on phone, she's asking you, hey, what thing they happen? This one is. So what do you want me to do to pacify you? So if they just mention your name and should go and hide. No, now. As a man, there are signs that you will see in a woman. It will get worse when you marry that person. Don't allow anybody to kid you. I mean, they tell you. There are some signs that a woman is showing you. You never marry him. She want to cross-check all your phone book. She want to cross-check your phone record. Why did you save this part? God. See, let me tell you something for free. You know how they save people, ma or mama? I have saved somebody as ma favor. That's mama favor. M-A, the space favor. And I have been asked who is that the ma is my favor. The person they tell me say, that the ma is my favor. I'm like, how is M-A my? He said that French. Hey, by that time when I don't say that me and mad people they work out. In my mind, I'm like, what the heck is this? See, you will be in a situation where you go explain yourself, you go tire. Every day. See, I'm going to say it again. At the beginning, it will look interesting. God mark my word. At the beginning, you think it's love. You think this person excessively care for me. Hey, no one make anything happen. No, she just caring. The person is loving. Hey, babe, when they check up on person, I'm sorry, give it time. Person when they carry touch, they follow you up and down. No be love. It's not love. Even in the midst of love, you should be able to breathe. You're supposed to breathe na person where you be. Somebody that is hunting you down. You tell the person, say they go your mama place, they go. Even when they speak to your mother and speak to you, they still believe that you want to go and see a girl in the village. See, I keep saying it anytime I come here. Game where go court. It's not by gra. Somebody that will marry you will marry you. The person that will love you. Fight, dragging is not a sign of love. Pushing me to the wall does not show you love me. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Constantly calling up my village people, it's not a sign. And you'll be there from the time. Let me tell you how these things work. It starts from, hey, where are you calling? Where are you calling? Where are you calling? You explain. One day, the next thing you go hear for go and bam! Waiting for now your phone. She don't smash her. She'll take 2 weeks, apologize. Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. I'm not saying this. This is not a gender-based situation. Even men do it. I was talking about my own experience. Every gift I ever received from that guy came broken. When he bought me a Rolex, he broke it first. He bought me a new phone. Hey, you went to school. I went to school. He said I come back late. You go explain tire. No evidence. Buy you phone, they go break up. Buy you this one, they go break up. What? What's the essence of knowing that person? So the next thing you are explaining yourself, the next thing that your phone go hit ground. What do? You forgive. I don't know. Sorry. She might do that one a couple of times. You keep forgiving. The next thing, that phone will end up on your head. It was just devil, that devil. I'm telling you how the sequence will work. Devil did what? Devil have dragged the phone and landed it on your head. What do? You forgive. The next thing, they are pulling knife. You'll be like, hi, this my girl, she too get temper. This girl, small thing to the vex am. Any little thing, she don't flare off. What am I going to do? What you're going to do is run. What you are going to do is run. You go die put for the matter. This is the reason why a lot of men are dying from depression. This is the reason a lot of men are dying in their home. A girl that will hold you at, it's not gunpoint because probably she does not have gun. She will hold you at ransom that you must give her things. I no get money. No. You will not see yourself borrowing to feed a relationship. You will see yourself borrowing. Maybe if you eventually marry the person, you are borrowing money to satisfy her excesses. You are borrowing money to take care of her excesses. But when you were dating that woman, you saw it. But your village people tell you, say what? No. And then the people, the onlookers, people like us now that will be looking at that situation, be like, hey, to fear, but this girl don't use juju, hold that man. Now lie. She know. Even one kobo juju, she no buy. What happened? It's a gradual process. It's a tactic. Small. As they are breaking down your defense mechanism, as they are breaking down your self-respect, your ego, they are breaking down who you are as a person. As they are seeing you like that and you're being broken to become nothing, you'll be surprised that you succumb to the things you will normally not succumb to. About Aliana also, it's not something you can be saying, hey, let me come back later at night. If you come back late at night, you know what will happen to you that day. You know. So it's not about, hey, I'm a man, I can fight. Those that can fight, you see them every day. Gidi. In the next day, you'll be like, they know they put mouth for husband and my wife matter. Nah, lie. That their fight, one person must die. Let me tell you. Trust. You see how important is trust in a relationship? My own ideology about trust, Mr. Godwin, thank you for the question. My own ideology about trust is different. I believe that people should come trustworthy every day. That's my own. In a non-toxic way. If somebody tells you, for example, trust is very important. However, people need to come trustworthy. Do you know you can trust somebody not to be trustworthy? I'll say that again. Do you know you can trust people that they cannot be trusted on something? And it's okay. You know that anytime this guy is in a midst of where they sell beer, you sure you die say you must drink am. It's also part of trust. So we are not when I think of trust, I'm not talking about I need you to be perfect in every area of your life. I just want to know that these are your weaknesses that I trust you cannot win. I can also trust you that in this area you will always succeed. And in those areas that I know that you might not be able to handle those challenges, is where I come in. That's why I say people must come every day trustworthy. So, but if you're telling me today that, I know they drink. Example, I'm just giving that as an example. I know they drink. Tomorrow I see you drinking. You have broken that trust. But if I see you every day they drink, I can tell I might see it as a bad character. But I can trust you that you will be there. I trust say this thing now go win you. It's also part of trust. Trust does not mean that you can trust somebody to always be good. You can trust some people too that you see this bad thing, for sure they go do them. e sure you say e sure you say if this person do something for sure im go fuck up. It's also trust. But the situation of somebody asking you see people that ask you every day, don't you trust me? Don't trust those kind of people. Ask them for evidence. That's my own. You cannot come every day and be telling me, hey, don't you trust me? Hey, because I tell you, say, this person means nothing for. Prove it. I'm not going to force you to prove it. Your actions will prove it to me. But if you're asking me, don't you trust me every day? I'm sorry, I don't trust you. Don't have any reason why I should trust you. Trust is to me, trust is even greater than love. It's too much for me to give you like that. Even in the next 20 years, you need to keep proving trust. Because the challenges I face with you today is not what we're going to see tomorrow. Right? So when those new challenges come, I need to trust that you will be able to handle those things. I need to also trust the ones that you will be able to fail, that you will fail, so that I can be trusting myself that when those things come, I know that I'm in a deep problem and I'm going to find a way to bring you out. It's part of trust. Trust does not mean that that person is perfect. No. That's where people want you to trust even in their imperfection. No. If you're a bad person, it's not a problem now. The way they create you. Now it's now up to me to decide, do I want to be a part of this your problem? I ain't be the cocoa. I have said it here most of the times, and anytime I talk about trust, I also made an example with my office. There's this particular girl that anytime you see her, she know they smile. She know this, even if you crack a joke, she will not smile. She's not fake. I love people like that, because consistency of character is so much important to me. I love the fact that anytime you show me, say, if I see this girl, no matter how good your joke is, she's not going to smile. And I trust her for that. Is that a part of trust? It's part of trust. Is the character good? Maybe not to you. But I love that. So imagine if you are with people that today, people understand what I mean. Today they are happy with you, tomorrow they are not happy with you. You don't know where to stand. It's better you stand in you being a bad person. I know, say, I go come on body for you. Anything that have to do with was leave am for this person. When somebody have a consistent character, it's better for you. That's why I'm telling you that even with the toxic people, I don't knock them. I'm just telling you that when you see them walk away, leave them the way they are. Some people are not meant to be married. Some people, they are not created for marriage. It is not in their genetic makeup. They don't have any trauma. They don't have any problem in their family. Nobody, all their brothers and sisters, everybody married. They are just on their own. Leave them. You cannot change somebody that do not want to be changed. I think that should be another testimony for today. You no fit fix somebody when no one fix himself. Go and look at any chronic smoker. Your words cannot make that person to stop smoking. Let me tell you. I'm not talking about people where they smoke one stick in 2 years. People that when you see chronic smokers, after eating they will smoke. Immediately they wake up in the morning, that's the first thing they do. Before they eat, they will smoke. Once they are done eating, they need to smoke for the food to digest. When they are taking a pee or doing number 2 in the toilet, they need to be smoking. Those are addicts, people that cancel a packet in a day. I'm telling you, your words cannot make them to stop. 2 things that make them to stop: health challenges and personal decision. Health challenges that have dealt with them. When we say I get ulcer today, it can't stop. No, it will not make them to stop. Why? It has become a part of the person. It has marinated with their body. They have become one. You can't separate them. The same thing goes with toxic people. Even if you leave them today, the next person they will date, they will be toxic to the person. So what is making you in your head to think that you are the solution of that person? you will end up being a victim. It is not in their skill set. This is not how they are created. They are not created to partner with people. There are some people that no matter how much they get an office job, they will always lose it. But give them entrepreneur job, give them their own thing, make them they do, even if na pepper then they sell, they are okay. They don't want to answer anybody ma or sir. They don't want to report to anybody. That is the same way. It's just that people have refused to see relationship the same way they see life. No, trust is very important in relationship. No trust, no relationship. Yes, but the person you have to come with your trust every day, right? And trust does not mean just good character. Some people are married with people that are smoking. You show them say their husband is smoking, they trust and saying they smoke. It's also part of when you don't see your husband smoke, you're like, what is happening? Why are you pretending you don't smoke? At this point, you are bothered, right? So it is part of relationship. However, it is not something that you now have to go and do as if I must die for this. No, consistency of character is important. Trust. Anybody that is asking you, don't you trust me? I will keep saying that question. Oh, Lewis Eze, welcome. Don't worry, this is on YouTube, is going to save so you can watch it later, okay? So anybody that is consistently asking you every day, don't you trust me? Don't you tell the person straight up, I don't trust you. Why should I trust you? Why? Let them give you reasons. It's not, and most of the time when you see people that ask you, don't you trust them, they have shown you over and over again that they are not trustworthy. Over and over again. Is it because of what I did yesterday? Is it because of what? Yes, it's because of what you did yesterday and the one you did the day before, which I know you will still repeat today if given the opportunity. So asking me, don't I trust you, is still material, right? And the whole point of the conversation is that, okay, Sheikh, I'm talking about toxic relationship, how to know toxic people. I've already gone for this is more than an hour right now. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that for toxic relationship, you have to be careful. This our African magic situation of thinking everything na juju. It's not juju. They will break you down to the point that you don't know what is real and false anymore. You see married people that, like I said, you see them, they are fighting every day. They're fighting. Tomorrow, they are all lovey-dovey. In your mind, you're like, that's how married people do. Nah, lie. Both of them, I'm very sure that a lot of you have seen toxic people, two toxic people that end up together. There's a lot of stories all over the internet about them. And you always see one of them will end up dead. Because they are two fire cannot stay in one house. I've made a lot of videos about that. One person, the way love works, one person go bring out himself, sacrifice himself as the mumu for this relationship. That is the only way it will work. That both of you have opinion at the same time. I'm not saying about toxic relationship now, because toxic relationship is a different one. Is a wild animal fighting with a chicken. That's two different things. But I'm talking about a typical lion and a sheep, normal, or a lion and a lioness. One person have to be a mumu for the relationship to work. That's how love is structured. Love is not structured for both people to be talking at the same time or to be angry at the same time. It's wrong. One person should be able to pipe low and listen. And most of the time, men do that willingly in relationships. I'm not saying that most time men are the sheep. I'm saying most of the time men are more willing to listen in relationship than women, right? So when you see this signs of toxic person, the best thing for you is to leave. The best thing for you is to walk away. you cannot solve the problem that they have. I'm telling you, sometimes you pretend and you tell yourself in your head that you can solve it. It is not a problem you can solve. See, what people have not realized is that walking away from love is also a part of love. Let that sink in. Walking away from love is also a sign of loving somebody. Right? Because you cannot tell me if they ask you to choose between you and another person, you will choose that person over yourself. You also choose yourself. You need to be alive to be able to love somebody. I'm telling you that the toxic relationship that I had, that I shared with you people, the guy is currently married, right? And when he tells me the situation in his home, you should know I'm a very outspoken person. I always tell him for free, you will kill this your wife one day. I tell him, even the last time he told me, I told him, Oga, you go buy this girl one day. And if I do have the girl's contact, I would have told her. I like to tell people something. It's better that I tell you, say, why did you say, like, you insult me at the spot, no problem, but I will tell you. It's my ex, but if I have access to his wife, I'll say, this guy will be the end of you. I told myself them. That is one of the reasons that I look at the relationship. I told myself, auntie, I told myself the truth. Omingo Folashade, if you marry this guy, 1 year you are gone. You will not for even see me for social media. There is no way I will last more than 1 year in that marriage. There is no way he will not kill me. And there is no way he will not go scot-free for it. Walking away is part of love, at least for yourself. Okay, let's read some message here. So there are 2 stages in this. First is the initial attraction between the 2 parties, okay? Then when they get deep into dating and marriage, one would then see 2 colors. My dear, I'm sorry. People see 2 colors of people in relationship. You see that, oh, I didn't know. I can tell you for free, it's a lie. You lied. When you were dating the person, you saw it. You see all this thing that people ask them when that relationship was starting, how did it look like? I'm sorry, you came a bit late. I've painted the picture of how these people operate, or how to know the toxic people, and how it will get to that point where you look at it, you know this person is toxic. Right? Anybody that is telling you, hey, I didn't know, the person knew. It's either the person didn't grab it fast, or the person thought, oh, this is something I can work with. No. The person saw the signs. Hello, good morning. This one you're saying good morning, you're obviously not in Nigeria. How are you doing? So, most of the time they see these things. They see it and they think they can work on it. You think, by loving this person, are you the first person that dated that person? Are you the first person? How do you think you are a miracle worker? You're not a miracle worker. People do not change for people. Lots of people pretend. That's why I'm telling you, sir, I'm sorry you came a bit late. I've shared my story here. They pretend, but I talked about conversations that I was having then that were toxic. Sir, I'm sorry, if I have some conversation, there are people that have talked to me, let me say, last year. As I'm talking, I didn't see them, but I knew they are toxic people. I know see them. Experience is the best teacher. As they are talking to me, I know that this person, now fire. You never see me, they behave like this. If you see me, you go kill me. That's not, no. Okay, you were following me earlier. Thank you so much. See, let's not come and be doing ba. You are laughing. It's not a laughing matter. There are some people that when they talk, there's a way a babe go talk to you. Maybe you told her, okay, I'll call you back. Listen, maybe you are having a conversation and you are telling her, okay, I'll call you back. Do you know there's a difference between, hello, sorry, you didn't call me back again, and now you don't go talk to your babe now, you don't remember me? Is it the same thing? Even as you are listening to me, does these two conversations sound alike? See, if you keep your ear down, you will notice toxic people. They have a way, a modus operandi. It's not that, see, some of them, they don't know that they are toxic until maybe after their 4 or 5 relationships. And they keep wondering, why is it ending? The smart ones will run. The idiotic one will marry them and they'll end up dead. Right? But I just painted a picture with you. You told a girl, don't worry, I'll call you back. You call the person back. Ideally, it doesn't matter who call. If you tell me you call me back, you didn't call, I can still call you. But let's say you are the one that end up calling the person again. The person is like, hello, you say you call me back, you know, call me back. What's up? Maybe you are busy at work. Some nice people will even create an excuse for you. I'm not joking. Some good people, there are some people that are good to a fault that they even be creating, hey, maybe you are at work, or the person will be like, hi, maybe you are busy, blah, blah, blah. They will make an excuse for you. Even you will feel bad. Hey, I don't hurt this baby. But in that same scenario, another person will be like, now you don't go, they talk to another babe now. Person where you talk, say you do office. Which babe dey your office where they talk to? Don't tell me now. Which babe is that babe where you they talk to? Some people will make things difficult for you. You tell somebody, hey, I'm sorry, I'm running late, I'm busy at work. The person is telling you, nah lie. Or you put on for video call, may I see your office? I did with my oga, may I see that your oga? What do you mean I'm at work? No, may I see that your oga? Your oga not be human being. Even as I'm saying this now, are you not even tired of talking to me? These are signs. Start from there. It's a little conversation. You're like, this girl is just mindful. She just cares about me. Hey, yeah, I might put on for video call. I might show him everything. You show him everything. The next day, it graduates from show me everything for you. Oh yeah, now you say you're going home now. Oh yeah, now put on for call. Maybe they go. I'm driving. Just the drive. You go die. Oh yeah, put on for video call. Maybe they call like they drive. I might see the passenger seat. Might see the back seat. That is how you start. Little conversations. Yeah, babe, I did your house. So, okay, I did come. Maybe I step out. This way, they come. You now come back home. Jibi, I tell you since I did your house. Is it now that you're coming back? You don't go see another girl. Initially, it's interesting. Right? You feel loved up. You feel, oh, this is beautiful. This girl must be so much in love with me. Oh, okay. It's ending very soon, though. In 9 minutes, it's ending. In 9 minutes, I'm almost done, okay? 9 minutes, please. So, you see the conversation is sounding interesting. It's sounding, please, if you miss the live, you can please check out my YouTube. It will be on YouTube. So you are hearing these conversations. It's sounding interesting. I'm not talking about tone of voice now. I'm talking about the content of the conversation. I was talking about my experience that even if I call, it's just that my 2 phones are in use. I would have practicalized it for you. If I call the first 2 sentences, even you that is listening to me, you go verse. And we're not even dating. You go verse. Even you go verse. This one where you call me, be like, say your boyfriend don't leave you now. You'll be like, we've been the quarrel. A different person will be like, hey, Fola, how are you now? You don't forget me. Normal talk. You don't forget me. And a different person said, this one where you don't call me, your boyfriend don't leave you now. See you now. This one. That conversation already, you are tired. That is how toxic people behave. I've told you guys this thing. they will break you down. The same thing. I've said this toxic thing is not a gender-based thing because I've seen men that have been tormented. Thank you so much, Ray. I've seen men that have been tormented to the point that you will be doing things that you were shocked. You see those gra love, you come back, you are ready for war. It is not love. Excessive jealousy, checking your phone every 2 minutes, you dey sleep, they don't carry your phone. If they see you text one babe, hi love, you will wake up, you are dead. As you dey wake up like this, you see say you don't die. I'm sorry, I hate to be the one to break it to you, because if the person can take out time, imagine sleep that you don't have control over. You already know this person have anger issue. You have the strength, you have the guts to dey sleep for the house with that kind of person dey. As they're carrying your phone, they go like this, hey, hi love, who be this? Franca, my Franca. My Franca could be anybody. My Franca, no details of who my Franca is. Bam, jam. Maybe I don't tell this guy before, you go see. Or they'll go and boil one hot water and pour you. You say women like wahala. No. I'm not saying women do not like wahala. See, I'm telling you that even in jealousy, there are jealousy that are sweet and interesting. Hey babe, where are you? People can ask you questions that even you will be willing to answer. Hey baby, I'm in office. Okay, fine. I hope the office is not. See, I can even ask you for a video call without making it annoying. What about telling the person, oh, it's been long, I see your fine face, so let me see your face. How is your beard? Have you got new beard? Okay, wait, let me turn it to video call. I have 2 minutes. Okay. You're fine. Blah, 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 blah. Who is that person? Can I say hello? Hello. It's interesting. Right? Love, jealousy can be interesting. Even in this scenario I just painted, that person is freaking jealous, but in a sweet way. Maybe the person don't use time now, see where you are, see who you are with. Right? Unlike the person that tells you, you think I don't know where you dey? Tell me say you do office. Okay, wait till you use your break time to. Mine don't they explain to you like toxic people at the initial time. The love is intense, it's intensified. You feel as if, this girl is showing me 1,000,000,001 love. Oh, I don't want to do somebody like this. Before you say, come to my house, she's in your house, she will cook for you, she will take care of you, you do this one. No, it's not love. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. Those gra love, she will come to your house, who cook this food for you? Bah! She have scattered everywhere. You're like, now my sister will just come. Even if it's your babe, wake up. You are not like, it's my sister will come yesterday. What do you mean it's your sister? You called her your sister. Let me put a sensible person. Even as I come the house, me self no saying they smell babe. You sit down eat food, at least you see food shop. Eat food where another babe come, that your tongue be that. Eat food and rest. Oh my goodness. Honestly, like toxic people will make even the slightest. They know the truth. Since you know the truth, will you now kill the person? Right? But they want to make that situation and put you in a place of fear. You will now become afraid of your own home. Say checking phone for what? My dear, just pray you never find yourself in a situation with a toxic person. Pray as a man. Pray. You might say, this is a sign of love. You go their house, go there. I've heard there's this, when I think about some years ago, this guy that went to marry his babe, in their father's house, he slapped the babe. The day when they do bride price, he slapped the girl. You know, say they collect that bride price. Can never be my father. Never. My papa. He went to pay a girl's bride in the father's home. I not say, hey, I not say they, anyway, they know they buy pay bride price for a man's house. In the father's house, he slapped her. The level of disrespect. Some of you came late. I've talked about the one that the girl slapped him on the traditional weddings day. Even if na 5 million wey you pay, endure am. There are some things wey you don lost wey don pass 5 million. Leave. Traditional wedding day, they don cook recipe, make they chop am. Go your house. He went ahead and married the girl. Right in that marriage, the girl is carrying their child that is about 8 months. Bring him out to the balcony like this, threatening to drop the child. Threatening. If the marriage progress more, he will drop her. Let me tell you, if that marriage progress more, she slap you in traditional wedding, you no hear word, you marry am, you no be say you marry am finish, go tie your tube, say you no go born pikin, you go impregnant her, you go die now. Right? That's what you asked for. Threatening to throw the child out of the balcony. At the point, she was threatening to throw the man away. You carry stew, they stone the man. He was telling me, he sent me different voice notes. Now he doesn't know where the son is. Anytime he comes into Nigeria, he has the girl's cousin that he sent the things he bring for the child, and they give it to the woman. He doesn't know where his child is. In this Nigeria where we didn't know where his child is, because the marriage eventually broke up. So why are you doing that to yourself? Why do you want to, how do I put it? At the end of the day, you are going to lose. It's a lose-lose situation. It's better you lose that money you have spent on the traditional wedding day than for you to marry and reprocreate with somebody you do not love. You don't get to see your child. The child is about 5 to 7 years now. You have not seen the child, but you dey spend money. You send that money every month, and the girl does not acknowledge one. She doesn't acknowledge it. She doesn't answer as if you knows that you got money. Anyway, my time is up. Thank you so much for the likes. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow we'll continue with our conversation. They call it love. It is not love. There's a lot of things that mimic love, but they are not love. I'm sorry. It's better you walk away from that relationship early than for you to put yourself in a situation of pain. Right? We have heard the cliche of a broken relationship is broken better than a broken marriage. I've given you 1,000 reasons why it's like that. Please. 1,001 reasons, 1,001 examples of toxic relationship, and you can still find all of them on my YouTube. Okay, thank you so much, Godwin. You stay from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Sheikh Amir. Sheikh, your name sounds like a perfume. Nice. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Okay, bye. Let's go and catch some sleep. Bye, guys.